For 50 years, Dr. Warren Hern has made it his life's work to provide access to abortion.
It's my work. It's what I do. And I'm committed to doing it. Have been for a long time.
Dr. Hern runs this clinic in Boulder, Colorado, one of very few specializing in the most difficult and sensitive areas, women in need of late abortions. Here on intake day, these seats will be filled with women in exceptional circumstances.
A very large proportion of my patients have fetal abnormalities with a desired pregnancy. They don't want to have an abortion, they want to have a baby. Or their own medical problem that threatens her life. We have somebody who's living in her car with her children who can't afford to have another child.
His dedication to women's reproductive rights began before abortion was even legal.
I was struck by the desperation of the women. During that time, there was a woman who went to Denver General Hospital to have an abortion, and they wouldn't help her. She went home and shot herself in the uterus, and then drove herself to the hospital.
Since then, he's treated some of the most vulnerable.
On a typical week, a third of my patients are adolescents at the age of 13, 14, 15 years old.
And some of them raped?
Yeah, by a family member or somebody else.
Dr. Hern has seen patients as young as 10 years old, and he's watched abortion laws come full circle.
In a landmark ruling, the Supreme Court today legalized abortions.
I was there on December the 13th, 1971, when Sarah Weddington argued the Roe v. Wade case for the first time. This has affected the lives of tens of millions of women in this country, for the worse.
How important are these midterm elections?
Critical. The plan since 1973 to overturn Roe v. Wade, and the Republican process and the politics have been designed for that, and they achieved their objective. Many women who come in to see us have very unusual and difficult circumstances. Some of them now are not able to get early abortions because the Republicans have shut down the abortion clinics all over the country.
And in spite of the challenges like getting bullets shot at his window and facing death threats, he continues to work at great risk.
I can't go out the front door when the anti-abortion demonstrators are out there because I have to assume that they're carrying weapons and they'll kill me if they have a chance.
In order to even get access to the clinic, you have to go through 1, 2, 3, 4 secure and bulletproof doors, plus 24/7 security camera surveillance. You bought the other building for security?
Yeah, because I didn't want a gun pointed at me from one of the offices.
You're 84 years old?
Yeah.
How long are you going to keep doing this?
I don't know, as long as I can.
Closing the door to a peaceful retirement and continuing a life of service to women in need.
Hello?
Farah Nasser, Global News, Boulder, Colorado.